Unsyndicated presents What the Puck with Sean Baligian.
Still nothing. All right. Edmonton is cooked. Thanks for coming, Canada. We'll get to that in just a second. Let's see if I can do something with the audio here.
There we go.
All right, there you go. All right, everything's cool. You guys saw the same thing that I saw. The game has started the same way. 4 straight games. Edmonton gets deep on them. Edmonton looks like they're going to jump in the lead. They didn't jump the lead tonight, and then it's I almost said something I shouldn't say. It's a fire drill in their own head. I mean, honestly, especially when they take the penalties, and to the shock of nobody, right now, kind of, Florida's up 3-0.
And again, you say the shock, but it is shocking what we're watching here. They came out on fire for 30 seconds. It looked like that team that we wanted to see. Edmonton was going to be back in it, and Florida has just dominated. Edmonton has fallen right back into what we saw in Game 3. They have no composure. They have no discipline. Chuck Knobloch, the ex-New York Yankee on the bench there, Sean, he has got to get control of that team. I was waiting for a timeout. He's going to have to do it here in between periods. Don't be surprised if we see Picard.
By the way, we have a special guest here. I affectionately refer to him as the most handsome man that I know. Robbie, Rockin' Robbie, who does a great job with state champs. Robbie, give it up for Robbie, everybody. Our viewership just went up leaps and bounds. Right,
the female demographic.
Like, I'm looking at the numbers right now, and it's the 16 to 17 age bracket of females is going nuts right now with Robbie on.
Morgan, turn the TV off. Turn the radio off.
He's too beautiful. No doubt about that. Once again, happy birthday to Coach Hunter. Edmonton is cooked. Thanks for coming, Canada. Forgive me, guys. I'm not watching hockey, but that's okay. I guess.
Are we?
I don't know. If
Eric, nothing you do surprises us, brother.
Robbie, what did you think? We did beef short ribs today, and then we had a slew of sausages. 3 new sausages tonight that we must speak on. But I called my shot beforehand. I said, Robbie, this firecracker sausage is going to be the best sausage you ever had. Would you agree?
I think it was an understatement.
Okay.
It was truly surprising. But I think the surprise of the night was that venison stick kind of came out of nowhere and just lit us up.
And there's somebody in Troy right now.
Oh, he's one of us. Did you hear that? He's so one of us. He's so fucking one of us.
Uncle Henry redeemed Uncle Henry right there, Sean. That
totally.
Great
Totally.
The hot and spicy. Yeah. The hot and spicy too. Yep. That was
Mike may not like it later, but he liked it.
I am not going to like it later. I am going to be punished for that. But let's talk about the 3 new sausages.
We had 3 good sausages tonight.
Well, because there's so little to talk about. By the way, Morgan said, "Shut up, old man." You always love to hear that. I can relate to that more than you can shake a stick at.
Right now.
But listen, before we get back to the game and how quickly this series is going to be over, I'm going to do my best to play devil's advocate. I am. But I'm telling you right now, that's all I'm doing. I'm trying to play a part. So Coach went to Cantoro's, which if you're not familiar with Cantoro's, it's a Livonia legend. There's one out my way now as well. And you got jalapeno and cheddar.
Correct.
And hot Italian.
Hot Italian, yes.
Tell us about it.
We just firecrackers, jalapeno and cheddar, in jerk. So we always try for something jalapeno and cheddar. Nothing's ever jumped out. So what the heck? We're going to try it. Mike, you told us about someone recommended the hot Italian. And we had hot Italian from Nino's about a week ago. And that was outstanding.
Yes.
So what the heck? We're going to try it. So I got them, brought the firecracker with it, and they were all outstanding.
Cantaro's hot Italian, only second place to Nino's.
Agreed.
And it was on the heat. Very good flavor, and by far the best jalapeno cheddar that I've had from Cantaro's. So
Yes.
much so, I'm going there, and I'm getting it for Father's Day for me. Yes, I'm celebrating myself. But
As
what do
you
we
should.
do? What do we do? All the time, we scream, Sean, flavor, flavor, flavor. We had a very flavorless event last game. I'm not going to name any names, Uncle Henry, so you're safe. But that's all we screamed, and those were extremely flavorful. Now, Sean brought the underdog.
Yes.
Tell us what you brought.
Oh,
I don't even remember what kind it was,
Condoro?
Condoro or something.
Yeah.
But I was at the grocery store the other day, and I really had no choice. It said Sicilian style hot Italian.
finally.
And I don't know what they did. We were talking about the difference between that and like a regular sausage, but there was a difference.
The definite difference. You can get it at Kroger. So you guys want to go try it and see if you see what we're talking about with. It was like a mix of the sweetest Italian sausage I ever had and a good spicy one. It had such a good flavor to it. I passed it up at Kroger. I will not pass it up next time I see it. And they had a ton of it, so they must be pushing it. So hopefully it's something.
Carando Classic Italian, hot Sicilian.
Those Sicilians.
Yep.
It was really good. I again, don't ask me what the difference was. It just was. There was a subtle difference to it, but for guys that like the sausage, we all love the sausage. We've all hit like Hubie, the chili cheese. See, now we all have to reconvene sometime in the summer. And the Chipotle, we have to reconvene in the summer and do a real top 10. We do. We have to do
We
it.
got to get them all at once.
Yeah.
Can you?
Can we, like, firecrackers just number one?
Oh, yeah.
It not, to me, it's like,
just get 10 pounds of it.
yeah, like, I am, but you think I'm joking. I'm calling them. And, like, if anybody knows that, what's it called?
Village Butcher.
Village Butcher in Milford. Like, I want to buy 10 pounds of it. It's that good.
I mean, you guys have to get there and try it.
Oh,
Like, we sit here and we brag about it.
But you can't do justice to it
No.
until you try it.
You have to go.
Convert tonight.
Yeah, a full.
Full. Absolutely.
I bet on Edmonton to win tonight. Do we stick a fork in this series, or is this just because T. Swift and Kelsey are in attendance?
Oh,
Israel is invading Iran. I didn't know that. McJesus is getting nailed again. Sorry, Sean. Gonna stick to sports. Okay. Shauner is rocking his Air Basement tees tonight. Such a classic look. Yeah, you know what? I told you that here's the thing, like in my basement, just for me, like, you know, the whole heat rises to the top thing. It's not that warm today. It's cold down here to me. Like, so I need my blankie. My blankie needs to keep me comfort. Does Edmonton get the next? Oh, wait a second. There is a Philly cheesesteak brought from a little place in Bark River named Massey's. Absolutely amazing. Mike, you got the Philly
we
cheesesteak.
had it from the sausage guy on Instagram.
It was good.
That was good.
It was good.
That was, again, flavor.
where's
Yeah,
that
flavor. Men playing against boys. No more, no less.
Jimmy Young.
Boz Skaggs had lyrics in a song, Why Pretend This Is the End? Embarrassing what Edmonton is doing. Our buddy Jimmy Young. Okay, now this is my attempt. Are you ready? Are we all forgetting that a year ago at this time, we were sitting in this basement, the series was going to be a sweep, and Bob was going to win the Conn Smythe Trophy? Are we all forgetting that?
No.
We're not forgetting that. This is a different year, though.
Yep.
That was my attempt to try to play devil's advocate. This shit's done.
Yeah.
This shit's done.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
They may get game 5 at home, but they ain't getting through 6.
No.
Someone
No way.
needs to tell me if they've seen a meltdown, not in the playoffs, not in the Stanley Cup Finals of what we've seen in the last 4 periods. Again, there's still time for them to come out. What we saw that very first shift was McDavid. I said McDavid's putting his team on their back.
Yep.
This is where been
Gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Where's he been?
Yep.
Get very gone. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this is something different. And I told Jim and Jesse, I know you like to listen to us, that Oiler fans should be scared. And Jesse, you should be scared with the divide in that locker room with what I saw in the press conferences, the way McDavid looked and what he said versus what Knobloch and the rest of that team was saying. They're blaming the refs. They're saying we didn't get the calls. Those weren't penalties. All McDavid did is what the entire team and the coach should be
Fishing in
doing.
the freaking box, man.
He's
got him right in the leg.
yeah. He just said we can't take 3 penalties in the first period. We have to be smarter. We have to show discipline. We need to be better. That's what you
We're
said.
gonna take
We're seeing the Knobloch Oilers right now. It's not good.
Look who jumped in.
Chuck.
Our buddy Chuck. We wish you could have been here, Chuck. Look at Rock and Rye fitting right in with the boys. Brings a tear to my eye. Sorry I couldn't make it, guys.
Yeah,
Next
come
time.
on.
Chuck, you got to
Please.
get your butt over here before the wedding, okay?
Saturday, Chuck.
Seriously. Yeah, with your Cajun rub. Mike said you're not allowed over here without your Cajun rub.
Saturday
I'm just telling you that's what Mike said.
And because we're going to put it on something right then and right there.
We legitimately
and we're putting it on
will.
the grill.
I don't
Whatever
know
it is.
what it's going to be, but we'll put it on something. But yeah, if you can make it Saturday, great. If not, I'll get all the state champs cats
Gotcha.
over this summer before crap gets real busy. Mike said, guys, today I had a 3-meat sandwich from Bucci's. Is that what it's called? Bucci's?
Lucy's biscuit.
Brisket, pork,
Buc-ee's?
and turkey.
Bucky's.
Is it Bucky's? Is that what it
Is
is?
that the one down south?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
Bucky's.
that's
That's that big gas station.
Huge.
Oh,
You
100 gas
I
pumps.
mean,
Never
hey,
been there every
first,
day.
hey, let's get
Yeah.
right to this and just say I don't give a shit what this Bucky's is, but power to anyone that's eating a sandwich from a fucking gas station.
Brisket,
But
pork,
this isn't
and
a gas
turkey.
station, though.
It's made right there.
Mike, brisket, pork, and turkey.
I don't know where turkey gets in there. I mean,
I'm so intrigued.
I'm imagining smoked turkey, right?
It's got to be. It's got to be. It's
Okay,
got to be.
what do you put on it? Mustard, mayo,
Yes.
a little bit of Italian
And
dressing,
mayo.
maybe.
Barbecue
and
sauce.
then-
Barbecue
And then
sauce.
I'd probably,
for sure.
and then I'd probably put some mayo on there,
Oh, you know, it needs
and then I'd grab a bunch of pepper, and then I'd probably put some mayo on there.
I know what I'd mix in there.
Some mayo?
Some jalapenos.
Ooh, yeah,
With some mayo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I put definitely put some
would
mayo on
cut
there.
it right up.
Hot mustard.
I mean,
Bill said that first penalty call was beyond soft. Mike, you got to take immediately when that was. I'll let you do that.
immediately I said that we said it was a makeup for earlier in that shift. Kane definitely got Adelaide in the face, and they didn't call it. And then they come down and call it. But again, it's what we were saying about last game. Once you make that one bad call, what I said, here comes the parade to the box. And
Yeah.
started. Like, you just can't do that.
Let's see. Rock and Rye is a great nickname. I deserve credit for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
full.
He was our off ice reporter at the showcase in Trenton, and we were handing out. Fago was a sponsor, and he's so cool. He was handing out Fago to the kids after the game if you're the player of the game,
With a t-shirt.
and a T-shirt. And the best part is you could tell he had just slammed like a Rock and Rye. Because he had those freaking clown lips.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I said it's Rock and
Perfect.
Rye Robbie. So that's the way it's done.
Wasn't that the showcase that someone was asking about him?
Yeah, a couple girls were asking.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, and again, that's when I found out he is literally the world's most handsome man, and you just have to do
People
that.
magazine.
People magazine next year.
Yes,
Cover.
barbecue only. Yes, I agree, Mike. Where is Cole? Cole was here and then he took off. Eric. Cole was here and then he took off. 6 games. Do you think Edmonton wins back at home? Is this over in 5? I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if Florida didn't take it in 5 right now. This is a mess.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. And here's the thing: there aren't a lot of things going the other way.
No.
There just isn't. It's not just the disaster happened in their own zone. There just isn't a lot of shit going the other way.
No, after the first 30 seconds, as we're talking. And then 97 disappeared. Their offense went to crap. And
No one else has stepped up, and that's always been the problem with Edmonton. And why they were doing well this year was the secondary scoring, and everyone else was involved. Whether it's injuries, that's all gone. They are getting thoroughly dominated. As far as your question, 5 or 6, the next 2 periods have to play out. Because right now, it looks like Florida stole their fucking soul.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
They have to find a way. Can McDavid go in there, look at Knobloch, tell him, get the F out,
Yeah, my team.
and take this team over, and they will follow him. And that's kind of what changed last year. He's got to do it right now.
Yeah.
They don't have to win this game. They have to win these next 2 periods.
Yeah.
Everything that we saw in the third period that you were wondering aloud, can they shake it off with the extra day off? The answer is no. No. The answer is no. Especially, I thought the first 2 power plays, it literally, the tape-to-tape puck control was unbelievable. And you can't continue like
It
that.
was a pickup of their last goal.
Yeah.
last game.
Yeah.
When they go tic-tac-toe, next thing you know, it's in the net. It's something you draw up and just dream about.
Mike said calling, is it
Bucky's.
calling Bucky's a gas station is like calling Gordy an okay hockey player.
Yeah, that's a fair statement.
See,
This
I'm
is
not-
unreal.
I'm not familiar with it. So where's Bucky's at?
They're mainly south.
Kentucky.
Yeah, I think the closest one is probably Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah.
I
Just
like
See, I don't
Kentucky.
spend a lot of time in Kentucky.
No, yeah, it's and they're always in the middle of nowhere. So
Yeah.
like it's usually you're on a road trip and you see a sign. There's one like 50 miles.
It's got to have
But you got to go once.
10, 15 acres.
They have a jerky wall.
Ooh.
I'm talking. I don't even know how many
Go on.
flavors, but a ton. Great, you got to go. Yeah.
Mike, keep your shirt on.
Hold on. No, but seriously, you got to go. It's
The
a
one,
real
we
experience.
walked into the one in Kentucky a month and a half ago.
It's the largest thing.
It was overwhelming.
Oh yeah,
We
it really
walked
is.
3/4 of the way.
So it's got
to
a
the place and we
hyphen
left.
in there, BUC
Yeah,
and 2
That-
dash
yeah.
EEs.
yeah.
There's 100
It
gas
looks like
pumps
the
in this
closest
place.
Oh, easy.
one, according to this, is Richmond, Kentucky.
Yep.
Where's Richmond?
Just south of 75,
Let's
I
go
believe.
find out.
South of
Yeah,
Cincinnati.
you got
It wouldn't be the first time he and I did something like that.
Directions.
You wouldn't be the first person to do something
There's
like
one
this
right off
either.
of 75.
5 hours and 40
Yeah.
minutes.
So for you, 4 hours.
I guess they're building one in Ohio somewhere.
They are. Yeah, I heard that.
I do.
Biggest ones in Texas.
Cole was
Just-
voted out of the House, Valley Big Brother style. Yes. Edmonton's allergies to these bleeping fans has returned. Jason, I am not being funny. I cannot believe how lost they are in their own zone. And by the way, goaltending change.
Change, yeah. You got, I mean,
We said
realistically,
that.
you
We
got to do
we have
something to try to change something.
So, okay, and I respect that. But now here's the thing, and I don't know who brought it up earlier. Was it you? If they go and let's say they even hold serve, aren't you on the hook for starting Pickard in Game 5?
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Well,
As I said, they
Yeah.
pulled them.
Was that you that said that?
They pulled them. They got one.
The 2 games.
This shit's over.
Was it? Oh God.
This shit's
No, no,
over. It's over Saturday night.
That was Winnipeg. My bad. I was thinking that was Winnipeg when they pulled up.
Yeah,
But then Ethan Skinner got pulled both games.
He
against
did.
LA the first 2
He
games.
did.
Yeah.
I mean, the only reason he came back in is because Pickard got hurt. Yeah,
It's amazing. We've been saying, Sean, that
look at the
Florida's the
emphasis.
faster, more energized team.
You brought that up.
overall
You
amazing.
get
Yeah,
you get
without
credit.
any game,
You
believe it.
you get credit for that because you're 100% right. All 4 games have been the same. They jumped out. They carried the play. They got the puck in deep. And then when McDavid's line is not out there, Florida is infinitely faster. And they're taking
And their
taking
stamina
those,
is
man.
crazy.
And it's, again, just like this, the puck possession. That's what Edmonton just throws it down there. Oh, look at this. Potentially. Look at Bob stay with him the whole way. Look at fucking Bob.
Bob's on.
Jeez, oh Pete. Yeah, so this is going to be
That's the
interesting.
secondary scoring.
This no way. All right, Constantine, go.
Between him and Bennett.
It's Bennett.
That's what I
It's
said.
got to be Bennett, right?
That kid's.
You're saying
It's
Bob?
Bob, it's Bob, and it's not even close.
I'm saying Bob also.
It's not even
Really?
close because who should have got it last
Last year?
No. I'll take that back. McDavid earned it. He had an unbelievable time.
Yeah.
But they gave it to a guy on the losing team, which
Well, that was
doesn't happen often, with Bob sitting right there.
Yep.
And he slayed the demons, the playoff demons.
Bob was so bad those last 3 games.
You're right.
Well,
You're
3
right.
or 4.
But right here, this guy's right now in the finals is stopping 39 shots a game. I mean, they're throwing some rubber at him, and he stopped them, and he's kept them in when they let go. So I'm on.
I get what you're saying, but you know what? I have a feeling that the shout out to my boy Neil Rule, the Canadian media involved are desirous to give it to a good Canadian boy like Sam Bennett.
That right there makes 100% sense. But here's the thing with this: we're heading into the second period of this game. There really is nothing more Bennett can do in this game to stand out.
No, you're right.
But
No,
Bob
you're
is
right.
going to be
Bob
he has to not only continue to score goals every game, but big goals, right? And Bob's always going to be there making the saves as long as they win. Where we slip is if he looks like crap for 3 straight games.
It would be 5-0 without Skinner. I can't really blame him. I'm not being funny. I can't.
Defense and offense.
Yeah, it's awful. All the Darnell Nurse things in particular are coming back. Like we talked about that. Yeah, in last game, remember the first goal where Skinner literally pushed him out of the way. Like, what the bleep are you doing? Get out of here. No more Wah Skinner. This is really hurting his Conn Smythe chances. Is Kenny Albert Marv's brother? Isn't it his son?
Brother, I think.
Is it? I
think it is.
don't even know. At what score does Edmonton go full on Hanson brothers tonight? We saw that in game 3 a little bit.
Well, Wallman's got to make sure that someone's tied up first.
Yes, so he can show everybody how tough and gritty he is.
But did anybody else find that crazy with all that bullshit, all that crap going on? It wasn't fights. It was just crap.
It was dumb.
That was bad.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Bad. Like, you'd get more respect. Drop the gloves. If they don't drop the gloves, then it's going to be on them. But the crap they were Wallman still. That to me is going to be the biggest mystery for the rest of my life.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, he was out of control.
All right, so in case you missed it, Robbie, up and comer. I worked at State Champs with him. We're glad that he's here. We changed his life with some firecracker sausage.
100%.
We're going to change his life when we take our camping trip this summer as well. Can't wait to go camping with Robbie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Run with Cookie.
We're not doing a
cookie
run.
You answered all the questions right to be a great camping partner.
You are going to be a great camping. The cookie run. That's fantastic. Our buddy David said should go nuts now. Putting on the foil. This is embarrassing. I feel badly for Edmonton. I feel badly that I went against Florida again because they were my pick at the beginning of the year. And honest to God, they forget about running out of gas. They get stronger. They get stronger. I don't know if it's because they're in Sunrise and they're doing Apollo Creed and Rocky training like on the beach and everything and having very straight hugs and things like that. I really don't know, but they seem to get stronger and stronger and stronger. It's unbelievable. Eric asked, what are the beverages tonight? Mike and I are having long drinks. The boys are having waters, but there's some beers and whatever they need in the room. So that's it. All right. Anything else before we get out of here, fellas?
I'm watching. Edmonton needs a power play. Oh,
here we go.
Right here.
Bob.
Who was that? Bouchard?
Jason Pete, man.
Was that Bouchard? Did he get the shot on net?
I don't know if he got on that.
Did he miss the net?
Let's see. Let's take a look at this.
And here's the power play. Look, we get everything all at once. A shot by Bouchard. You hit this fucking.
No,
Now,
Aaron,
too close to the net.
These are. I had 4 myself, so these are very good. No doubt about that. If you want some beers, the beers are in the fridge.
Here we go. Here's the change right here.
Here's the opportunity.
Light's gonna switch.
Here come the oil.
Break up the oil.
Robbie, did you like the beef short rib?
Oh, beef for sure was good. Absolutely.
I did a little Kansas City rub on there, and I mixed it with some of that Friel's jalapeno garlic, and it really.
Oh my God.
So good.
Eric said, "Can I get a God bless the USA?" God bless the USA. Absolutely. Won't you fly, free bird? All right, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna watch the rest of this.
There it is.
Nugent Hopkins. He gets back on the board. Maybe, just maybe, they're back in this.
That's what they needed right there. Hey,
Not over yet.
sometimes goals is all
Yep.
that you need to heal.
All right, so we will do something on Saturday. We know for sure that there's a game 5, so that's good. In the meantime, Hubie, thanks. Rock and Rye Robbie. Thank you, Coach. Happy birthday again, buddy.
Thank you.
He just turned 52 years old. Mike, Sean,
I
we'll
wish.
see you guys. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Yeah.
Peace out. Keep hope alive. And hold on a second. And God bless the children, okay? We'll see you guys. No, really.
What the Puck with Sean Baligian. Executive produced by Sean Baligian and Todd Losey. Theme song, incidental music, and related sound effects are from Always Pushing Forward by Elliot Middleton. Engineering, mixing, and graphic design support provided by the Unsyndicated Podcast team. Don't forget to like and subscribe on all your favorite channels. While you're there, be sure to rate and review the podcast. Got something to say to Sean? Call the Unsyndicated hotline at 248-237-3257.